Autumn, a season of transformation. The air turns crisp, carrying the scent of fallen leaves and damp earth. The once vibrant greens of summer give way to a breathtaking tapestry of gold, crimson and russet. Sunlight, now softer and more golden, paints long shadows across the landscape. Let us immerse ourselves in the Symphony of Fall and discover the serenity it holds. Imagine yourself enveloped in the sights and sounds of autumn. Close your eyes and picture a gentle breeze rustling through a canopy of leaves. Hear the soft crunch of fallen leaves beneath your feet as you stroll along a wooded path. The air is cool and invigorating, carrying the scent of pine needles and damp earth. Autumn offers a sensory retreat from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's a time to recharge and rejuvenate, to find peace within ourselves and the world around us. As summer's warmth fades, a new soundscape emerges in the embrace of autumn. The wind, once a carrier of balmy air, now carries a crispness, a whisper of the coming chill. Each leaf, once clinging tightly to its branch, now dances freely in the breeze. Their rustle is a delicate whisper, a secret shared between the wind and the trees. The wind carries more than just the sound of leaves. It's a reminder that the world is constantly changing, evolving, and that there is beauty to be found in every stage of that transformation. Beneath the canopy of leaves, painted in hues of gold and crimson, another layer of autumn's soundscape unfolds. The forest floor, once carpeted in green, is now a mosaic of fallen leaves, each step a symphony of crunching and rustling. Acorns and pine cones dropped by the trees above create their own delicate sounds as they tumble and roll. Squirrels scamper up tree trunks, their tiny claws scratching against the bark. The forest floor is a world of subtle sounds, a symphony of life unfolding beneath our feet. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the landscape, the sounds of autumn take on a softer, more ethereal quality. Rain, a frequent visitor in autumn, creates its own symphony of sound. The soft patter of raindrops on fallen leaves is both calming and mesmerizing. Each drop creates a miniature drumbeat, a rhythmic percussion that lulls the world into a state of tranquility. Owls hoot softly in the distance, their calls echoing through the trees. The sounds of autumn, from the rustling of leaves to the patter of rain, create a natural lullaby, soothing the soul and easing the mind. As you drift off to sleep, imagine yourself surrounded by the comforting sounds of autumn. Let the gentle rustling of leaves lull you into a state of deep relaxation. So, embrace the symphony of autumn and let its gentle music lull you into a state of deep relaxation and rejuvenation. Autumn's arrival is heralded not by a fanfare, but by a gradual shift in the landscape's palette. The vibrant greens of summer, once so dominant, begin to soften, yielding to a breathtaking tapestry of golds, crimsons and russets. The transformation starts subtly. A hint of yellow in the maples, a touch of orange on the oaks. Then, day by day, the colours intensify, spreading like wildfire through the forests and woodlands. Maples blaze with fiery reds and oranges, their leaves resembling flickering flames against the clear blue sky. The effect is mesmerising, a breathtaking display of nature's artistry that changes with every passing hour, every subtle shift in light and shadow. As the sun begins its slow descent, casting long shadows across the land, the colours of autumn intensify, reaching their peak brilliance during that magical time known as golden hour. The sunlight, now softer and warmer, bathes the landscape in a rich golden glow, accentuating the reds, oranges and yellows of the leaves. The trees, illuminated from behind by the low-angled sun, appear almost translucent, their leaves glowing like stained glass windows in a grand cathedral. Forests transform into enchanting realms, their floors carpeted in a mosaic of fallen leaves that shimmer and sparkle in the golden light. It's a time for photographers and painters to capture the ephemeral beauty of the season, for poets to find inspiration in the interplay of light and colour. Autumn's beauty extends beyond the forests and woodlands, finding its way to the tranquil surfaces of lakes and ponds. Trees, adorned in their autumn finery, cast their reflections upon the still waters, creating breathtaking scenes of symmetry and tranquility. The water's surface, often undisturbed by wind, acts like a giant mirror, perfectly replicating the colours and shapes of the trees above. Ducks and geese, their calls echoing across the water, glide gracefully through the reflections, adding a sense of life and movement to the serene scenes. The water ripples gently as they pass, momentarily distorting the reflections, only to have them re-emerge, as if by magic, once the water calms. Autumn transforms the landscape into a vast open-air art gallery, with nature itself serving as the artist. Fields, once green with summer crops, transform into patchwork quilts of gold and brown, the harvested stalks creating intricate patterns that stretch as far as the eye can see. Vineyards, their leaves tinged with crimson and gold, cling to rolling hills, their rows of vines forming graceful lines that lead the eye towards the horizon. Even the humble pumpkin patch, with its orange orbs scattered across the field like nature's own jewels, becomes a thing of beauty. The pumpkins, bathed in the warm glow of the autumn sun, seem to radiate a cheerful warmth, a reminder of the bounty of the harvest season. Autumn, with its gentle breezes, muted colours and soft sounds, possesses a unique ability to soothe the soul and quiet the mind. The world around us seems to slow down, the frenetic pace of life giving way to a more measured rhythm. We find ourselves seeking solace in simple pleasures, a warm cup of tea on a crisp morning, a good book by a crackling fire. There's a sense of peace that permeates the very air we breathe in autumn, a tranquility that washes over us as we immerse ourselves in its sights, sounds and scents. Autumn reminds us that it's okay to slow down, to rest, to recharge, to prepare ourselves for the coming winter months. Studies have shown that spending time in nature has numerous psychological and emotional benefits, and autumn provides the perfect backdrop for such restorative experiences. The crisp, cool air invigorates our senses, boosting our mood and reducing stress levels. The vibrant hues of autumn leaves have been shown to have a calming effect on the mind, reducing anxiety and promoting feelings of well-being. The gentle sounds of autumn, from the rustling of leaves to the soft patter of rain, create a soothing soundtrack that helps to quiet our thoughts and lull us into a state of relaxation. Even the simple act of walking through an autumnal forest, breathing in the fresh air, and feeling the crunch of leaves beneath our feet can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional state. The Japanese practice of Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, highlights the therapeutic benefits of spending time in nature, and autumn provides an ideal setting for this immersive experience. Forest bathing involves immersing oneself in the sights, sounds and scents of a forest environment, engaging all five senses to achieve a state of deep relaxation and well-being. In autumn, the forest comes alive with a symphony of sensory delights. The air is filled with the earthy aroma of fallen leaves and damp earth, invigorating our sense of smell. Forest bathing in autumn allows us to escape the stresses of daily life and immerse ourselves in the healing embrace of nature. Autumn is often seen as a time of endings, as the natural world prepares for winter's slumber. However, it's also a time for renewal, a chance to shed the old and embrace the new. Just as the trees let go of their leaves, we too can use this season to release what no longer serves us, be it negative thoughts, unhealthy habits, or past regrets. The tranquility of autumn provides us with the space and clarity we need to reflect on our lives, to reassess our priorities, and to set new intentions for the future. It's a time to reconnect with ourselves, to listen to our inner voice, and to embrace the opportunity for growth and transformation. Just as nature uses the winter months to rest and regenerate, we too can use this time to nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits. We can curl up with a good book, enjoy warm, comforting meals, spend time with loved ones, and engage in activities that bring us joy and peace. Autumn reminds us that endings are not final, but rather opportunities for new beginnings. By embracing the tranquility of the season and allowing ourselves to let go of what no longer serves us, we open ourselves up to the possibility of profound growth and renewal. Autumn, with its symphony of sights, sounds, and sensations, offers us a profound sense of tranquility. It's a time to reconnect with nature and embrace the beauty of change. Autumn's embrace extends beyond mere aesthetics. It calms our anxieties, invigorates our senses, and reminds us to slow down. The sounds of autumn create a natural lullaby, soothing our minds. The vibrant hues evoke a sense of peace and tranquility. The crisp air invigorates our senses and reminds us of life cycles. Autumn invites us to slow down and savor the moment. It's a time for quiet contemplation and reconnecting with our inner selves. Autumn offers us a sanctuary, a place for peace and restoration. As the days grow shorter and the air turns colder, autumn's reign will eventually end. The leaves will fall, the colours will fade, and the trees will stand bare. Yet its gifts linger, woven into our memories and hearts. The beauty we've witnessed stays with us, long after the last leaf has fallen. Autumn reminds us that change is inevitable, a natural part of life's cycle. Autumn leaves, like memories, linger long after they've fallen. We find them pressed in books, colours preserved like jewels, or a lone leaf clinging to a branch, a reminder of the season's brilliance. These remnants transport us back to crisp autumn days. We recall the cool breeze and leaves crunching underfoot, the scent of wood smoke, cosy evenings by the fire, a breathtaking sunset, the sky ablaze with colours. These memories, like leaves, are fragile and fleeting. They remind us of the beauty and simple pleasures of life. Let us carry these memories, a warm embrace of autumn's tranquility. And so, we bid farewell to autumn, this season of profound beauty, tranquility, and reflection. We've witnessed its transformation, from the first hints of colour in the leaves to the final, breathtaking spectacle of their descent. We've immersed ourselves in its sights, sounds, and sensations, allowing its peace to wash over us, calming our minds, invigorating our senses, and reminding us of our deep connection to the natural world. Though autumn's reign may be over, its spirit lingers, a gentle echo in the quiet rustle of leaves beneath our feet, a whisper of warmth in the cool breeze that kisses our cheeks. Its lessons of change, renewal, and the importance of finding peace within ourselves and the world around us will continue to guide us in the months ahead. As we move forward, Let us carry the tranquility of autumn in our hearts, a source of strength and inspiration as we navigate the challenges and embrace the joys that lie ahead. And when the days grow short and the air turns crisp once more, we'll welcome autumn back with open arms, eager to once again experience its magic and embrace its enduring gifts. Until then, may the memories of autumn's beauty and serenity sustain us, reminding us of the cyclical nature of life and the promise of renewal that each new season holds.